Alright, in this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to Photoshop a gun into your hands. So let's take a look at the gun folder and the main image. So if you can see on the gun, added some rim light around it. Here's the gun. And on the hand, I added some shadows. So if we take a look at the stock, I used 3 different images. So I used the front of this, and then on this one I'm going to use the grip, the actual Glock grip, because on this one I use a different one. And then the magazine, so I'm going to show you how to prepare these 3 images and composite it into something like this. Alright. Before we get started, you should go over to my website, noiseworks.com, and if you enter your email, click download, it'll take you to a download page, and what you're going to see is option to download all these stock images. So do that first, and then come back, watch the video, and you can follow along. So let's delete this. And let's delete the shadow. I'm gonna save this for now. And first thing we want to do is let's open the magazine. And then the way I edit this was you come over here to the patch tool and you select one. Drag it over here, sample one over here, or a different area. And I'm just cleaning it up a little bit. And then same thing for the right. And now since you got those 2 cleaned up, you can select this too. Bring that up. And just clean up little spots right here, so that way it doesn't look the same. Alright, so I'm gonna zoom out. So now we can select 4. Just fix that a little bit. Now we select 8. Go down here, fix that. Now we can select all this. Fix all this. Oops. Click undo. Zoom in. Alright, that looks good. We can save this. And since it's a ping file, it's already cropped out, so you just right click and you can bring that into the main document. Close this. We already saved this. Alright, so let's bring the magazine up. Let's group that. You can drag it, bring it into your folder, or shortcut Command G or Control G for PC. Just name that gun. Disable that. Now let's go into this one, a Glock. Open with Photoshop. And it's already cropped out. You just right click and you can bring that into the main image. Close that. Bring that into the group. Disable that. Now on the grip, this one's gonna be kind of tricky because what we want is a front view, but this is at an angle. So to adjust this, go to the lasso tool and make a selection here, right here, and right there. Bring it down at an angle. Double click, it'll make a selection. Command J, duplicate. Control J for PC. So now we got this selected, or this selection onto a new layer. So I'm gonna go here, bring this up, and I got the ruler out. So if you don't have that open, hold Command R or Control R and then bring from the top to about right there, then one to the side to right there. Let's create a new layer. We can fill that in with black. You can use the paint bucket, fill it in. Alright, so now let's zoom in. Now what you want to do is go to this layer and then just drag it to the corner. Now what we're going to do is transform it. So to do that, Command T, and we're going to go down here, or actually right click, click skew, go down here, we're going to drag it to the left. So what we're trying to do is line this up, trying to make it as straight as possible. So that looks good. Hit enter to apply it. Now we're going to do it again, Command T, right click, click skew. Now this time what we want to do is make this match horizontally with this line, or actually just do the middle. Zoom in a little bit. So you go to the right, you can drag it up. So you can drag it until this is parallel to this line. So that looks good. Zoom out. Now we could get rid of the ruler. Just click Command H to hide it. Alright. Since this was taken on it was shot on an angle, if you shoot it straight, you want to see these bumps right here. So to fix that, go to the selection tool, the square marquee tool, drag from the left about to right there, hit Command T, and what we're going to do is bring it in. So now that's going to squeeze it. Watch it right there. We just want to leave the bottom a little bit. Hit enter. Command D to select. Alright, that looks good. So now let's duplicate this. Command J, Command T, transform it, right click, flip horizontal. So now we have two copy. So I'm going to bring this one. Watch it right there. And then with the eraser tool, make sure the hardness is all the way down. And we just erase the left. So now we got a front grip. So let's select this tool. You can right click merge or shortcut Command E, and I'm going to disable that. So now what we want to do is come down here and clean up right here. And what you can do is use the pen tool, shortcut letter P. So make a selection here. Then when you make a selection on the edge right here on the corner, drag it to the right. Making a selection right here, drag it to the right. So what we're trying to do is just create kind of like a bend instead of making it straight. So select one right here, and all the way around until you come back. And then once you see the 0 or the O, close it out. Right click, make selection, make sure the feather's on 0, click OK. And then with the layer still selected, hit delete, Command D to select. So if you want to save this, you can save it as a PSD. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just bring it into the main one. Click OK. You can save it. I'm going to close it out. Don't save it. Alright, so we got the grip, we got the front, and then we got the magazine. Now let's start with the front. Hit Command T, and then go to the corner, hold Shift and Alt, and just bring it down. Just rotate it. And what you want to do is increase it until where the trigger's at is about the same size as the finger. So about to right there. So just a little bit over it. And hit enter. Actually, let me see. It looks kind of big. I'm gonna shrink that a little bit. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna hit undo. I'm gonna make this trigger part a little bit bigger. So go over here to the rectangle marquee tool, make a selection, hit Command T, and from the bottom, stretch it out a little bit. About to right there. Hit Enter, Command D to select. Now you can hit Command T, shrink it, rotate it. Alright, see, that should be good. I'm gonna add the magazine and the grip and see how it looks like. So let's enable the grip. Same thing, hit Command T, bring it in, rotate it. Make sure the rotation is aligned to the gun. Bring it down here. So what you want to do is make it the same size, or almost the same size as the front gun. I hit Enter. So bring this down. Just at the bottom of the grip showing a little bit. And then we're going to bring the grip underneath the front of the pistol. Now let's bring in the magazine. Same thing, hit Command T, shrink it. Just rotate it. Make sure it aligns with the gun and the grip. Alright, and the way to do this is we're just going to drag the bullet. It's going to be about right here. And shrink it just a little bit. Alright, that looks good. I'm going to save that. Alright, now start adding some shadow and start masking out some of the part of the gun. So first thing we want to mask out is the grip. So let's name that grip. Come down here to the mask tool. Go over here to the brush, make sure black is selected. Just bring the brush size down. So just mask about to right there. Same thing with the magazine, mask. So we did those two, we masked those two because we don't want it right behind where the trigger's at. So now we go to the group, the main group. Click the mask tool. What we want to do is let's set the hardness. I'll bring the hardness all the way up. Shrink the brush size. Mask that out until where the hand is at. So to bring some of it back, just make sure white is selected. Looks good. I'll try to shrink the magazine. It looks kind of too big. Alright. So we got the masking done. Now we just got to add the shadows. But first, before we do that, I'm going to change the levels and the contrast on the magazine, the grip, so it matches the gun. So first on the magazine, you hit Command M. You can bring up the curves adjustment. Just bring that down. Bring the whites up a little bit. And on the grip, we should do just a little bit. Click OK. So let's save that for now. All right. All right, so before we start adding the shadow, let's select all three, right click, duplicate layer, just click OK. So now we're going to make another copy to the right hand. And then on the main mask, on the group, on this one, let's go to, make sure black is selected, select the brush, mask that out. It looks good, click save. All right, so now the main light source is coming from the left. So on the left side it's going to be more visible on the gun, and on the right it's going to be a little bit shadow there. So to add that effect, what you want to do is just apply it on this one first. Double click, hit the bevel, zoom in. And for the highlight, just bring that all the way down. We're gonna adjust that later. So what we want to do is just mess with the shadows. So just bring the softness up about 8. All right, so we're gonna bring the angle up towards the corner. It's right there. So let's try the blending mode on soft light, see how that looks. That looks better. So you bring the opacity all the way up. Just click OK. Now just right click, copy layer style, and then just select all the layers. Right click, paste layer style, and it'll apply it on all the images. Close this all out. And then one thing, or the next thing you want to do is right click, convert to smart object. So you just do that for all of them. Because what we want to do is go back and apply another filter, and it's going to be the same filter. So the bevel. Oops, so on that one, double click, click on the bevel. So this time we're going to bring the shadow all the way down, and we just want to mess with the highlights. So we can bring size up to maybe 3. So you see before, after. So that gives it that effect, little rim light effect. Click OK. Right click, copy layer style, select all this, right click, paste. Now it's going to apply to everything else. And on the other one, what I did is create a new layer, and I want to add a little bit of rim light right here. So I just went up to the lasso tool, made a selection up here on the corner and about right there. Then you go back, make another selection, then just close it out, and make sure white on the color palette selected. And you can fill it in. The shortcut is Alt Delete, and you can see filled it in. And change the blending mode to soft light. So you see before, after. Just give a little bit of a pop on it, and you just duplicate that one. Oops, Command J, Command T, rotate it, bring it over here. And if you want to duplicate it again, and if you want to do it for the grip, you can bring it down here. So So let's save that. All right. Now what we want to do is add some shadows to the magazine, just a little bit, and shadow to the hand where the gun's at. So to do that, let's create a new layer and bring this all the way down. Let's group all this. Just name that gun. Just group this. Just name that rim light. Then we'll group this one. Name that shadow. So on the shadow layer, go over to the brush. Make sure hardness all the way down. Size up just a little bit. And now you just want to, oops, make sure that's black. All right, zoom in. So now we can draw some shadows right here underneath the hand. You know what? Just bring the shadow group. Bring the shadow group out of the gun group, because we got a mask on the gun group, and if we have the shadow in the gun group, it won't show because the mask is right there. All right. So I did this before, so I'm gonna erase that. Take the eraser tool. All right, go back to the brush. Black selected. So that's the shadow. You can see it. So I'm just painting in the shadows right now. Since light's coming from the left, we could leave the most of the shadow on the left side. All right, that looks good. So now what you want to do is go to filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Just bring it down first. And bring it all the way down, just bring it up slowly. About 2.9. Looks good. I'm gonna bring the opacity down. Just bring it up. All right, maybe about 85. That should be good. Save that. All right. So on the gun on the right, since there's light from the right, we could add some more rim light to the right side. I'm gonna take the shadow off right here too. So let's go back to the gun. And let's see where's the, so that's that one. There's that one, that one. So I'm gonna group this. Right pistol. All right. So just double click and we'll go into the smart object and in the shadow that we added before. Just double click that. So the shadow, we should bring the angle to the right. Now the shadow's over here. Click OK. Right click, copy layer style, save it, close it. Go to here, double click, right click, first clear the layer style, and right click and then paste it. Click save, close that. Actually, let me see, that didn't even do nothing. Double click, select the bevel, and just change this. I don't know why it's not applying it, but let's go ahead and change it in here. Click OK. Save that, close that. All right, so now, since the rim light on here on the left is good, if you change it on the right, it's going to change it to on the left. So say we changed it on here, and we bring it to the right, and it's going to change it on there. So to fix that, just click cancel. So the effect on the right, let's disable all of it. Actually, you know what? Let's enable it. So right click, clear layer style. And then on the left one, we're gonna rasterize it. Rasterize this, and rasterize that. Right click, convert to smart object, right click, convert to smart object, right click, convert to smart object. So now, if we apply the bevel effect on the right one, it won't affect the gun on the left. So bevel, shadow all the way down, and then the highlight all the way up, size about 2, click OK. Right click, copy layer style, select all two, both of it, let's see, select both, right click, paste. Alright, there it goes. And to zoom out, see how it looks. Since I changed the angle of the bevel on the pistol on the right, it also changed it on the main image. So to fix that, again, just go right click, rasterize, right click, rasterize. Same thing, right click, and then convert to smart object. So now if we go back to our main one, and if we change the angle of it back to the left, it won't adjust any of it on here. Just click OK. I just save that. So that's pretty much it. That's how you add a gun into somebody's hand.